Hi, everybody, and welcome to the NPT community classes. I'm Renae, and this week's focus, we're going to be using our box a lot, actually, on the reformer. So we're going to start with it, then we'll take it away, and then we're going to bring the box back. Okay, so we do need to focus on a few principles here. Our precision and control, especially because we are going onto a narrow surface. We are up higher, so that can make us a little bit fearful as well. So we really need to have that control while we're on top of the box. Okay, so let's begin. So I've got my long box set up. I have 3 red springs on, and my foot bar is lowered down. Okay. So I've got my 3 red springs on so that we're going to just smoothly transition into our leg and footwork. Okay, so we're trying not to use or change the springs too much as well. Okay, so you're sitting up on the box, connect right on top of your ischial tuberosities. So just kind of rock forward off them, rock them back, and then find that center point that drives you into the box, but also connects you up to the roof as well. Your feet firmly planted and over your platform on your bed. We're going to start with a bit of seated breathing. Let's place one hand onto your chest and one hand onto your lower belly. Eyes can be open or closed, I don't mind. So we're going to inhale, expanding through the chest, through the belly, really opening, and then exhale. Let it all melt in, but can you keep the spine as long as when you first started? Inhale again. And then exhale. As you release, you get taller and taller through the spine. Can you feel your feet grounded into the platform? Can you feel your sit bones evenly pressing into your box? Can you feel your spine getting taller and taller as you inhale and exhale? One more round. And then exhale. Beautiful. Bring the arms down by your side for me. You're going to inhale and reach your arms up towards the roof, trying to keep that same pressure through your sit bones for me. From here, you're going to reach your right arm up a little bit higher towards the roof. So we're going to go to a lateral shift. So the right hip bone stays down, or the right sit bone stays down, and then back to center. So if I face towards you, we're going to reach arm up and breathe and really open up through those intercostals as we do our lateral flexion and then over again. So can you reach your right arm and right hip in 2 different directions for me? While feeling and expanding and opening up the diaphragm, the intercostals, the lung on that side, but still not trying to collapse too much in the waist. One more. Each side, reach. And then back to center. And lift. So the arm still goes to the roof, but then you feel like your body just gets over to that side bend. And back to center. Good. From here, arms are going to reach forward. We're going into some rollbacks. So find that lift through the spine. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to curl yourself back. So feel your sacrum get longer and longer as you roll back. Keep your sacrum or lower back on the ground, on the box, and then slowly curl yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. I'm just going to shift slightly forward. So inhale, prepare, and then exhale. Still feel that you're growing taller to the roof as you start to curl back so we don't collapse. Can you feel your feet still firmly planted down onto the platform? And then come back up. If you want to make it a little bit more of a challenge, let's go all the way down. If you feel that that's not in your practice, then stay with those rollbacks. You're going to roll all the way down. If you feel that's there for you, try not to let your head drop at the moment. Keep it long, that the box continues out underneath your head. Start to curl yourself up, scoop through your belly, and then sitting up nice and tall from there. Good. And again, roll it back so we don't collapse. It's a capital C, just tilting its way back. Extend the arms and curl it up. Good. And stack and lift up nice and tall. 2 more times. Roll it down. Exhale. Keep the arms reaching. If you're at the edge of the box and you feel comfortable, let your upper thoracic release back, not your head. Your head just goes because your thoracic just moves. Start to curl up, head, shoulders. Let the sternum push back. Imprint each vertebra into the box before you peel it off. Beautiful. One more time. Roll it down. You're going to where your body can take you. Allow yourself to extend back, not dropping the head. Now, can you imprint really precisely with each vertebra as you roll it back up into a nice seated position from there? Beautiful. From there, I just have to move a little bit more forward on my box. Open your arms out to a nice strong T position. We're going into your seated spine twist. Ground your feet, ground your sit bones. Start to spiral your body around to the right. And then we come back to center. Now, as we go to the left, I want you to think about your left ribs pulling back, but your right ribs going forward. Now, can we check, are your arms staying in that nice T position? We don't want them cutting forward or going too far back. Maintain that nice T position with the arms. Twist around. Now let's pulse. 1 and 2. Keep growing tall as you return. And 1 and 2 and return. Can you get taller? 1 and 2. Be precise where you're placing your spine. Last one each side. Twist, twist, and center. Make sure you're forward on your sit bones, not wanting to lean back. Beautiful. Then reach the arms forward for me. Grab hold of your right leg and just draw your right leg up in towards you. So we're folding at the hip just to draw that leg in towards you. So sitting up tall, can you just extend that leg for me for a little bit of a hamstring stretch and knee mobility work? And one more time. Good. Lower that foot down without changing the alignment of your body. Grab your left leg. Can you keep the spine still? Can you press your right foot down into your platform and stretch 1? And stretch 2. Don't worry about the height of the leg. Try not to move the spine. Beautiful. Lower that leg down. Beautiful. From here, draw your right leg in towards you. Just roll off the sit bones just a little bit and then lift the left leg. So we're just balancing a little bit on the box here. Now from there, push your legs and your hands in towards each other. Can you slowly transition yourself down and lay back onto the box? So the tips of your shoulder blades may be on the edge of the box. If you feel that's not comfy for you, just wiggle yourself down a little bit on your box. From here, we're going into your single leg stretch. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Good. Can you pull that leg right in? And beautiful. Hug both knees in towards your chest, double leg stretch. Let's do your 2-point where you're going to reach your arms and legs out. 1. And then you scoop and come into that tight little ball for me. Reach it out long. Is your lower back still connected to the box? And scoop it in. 2 more times. You reach it out. And exhale, scoop it in. Reach out long. And then exhale, scoop it in. Lovely. Let's go into your scissors. Right leg up, left leg down. Pulse, pulse. Change the leg. Pulse, pulse. Change the leg. Pulse, pulse. Good. Are you keeping nice and strong on the box? Can you keep your spine long as we move your legs? Good. Last one. And then hug your knees in. All right, from there to transfer up. Push your shins and your knees in towards each other. And you're slowly going to curl up through your spine. And then place your feet down onto the platform. Beautiful. Then we may hop off the box. Remove your box for me. Place it at the end of your reformer. Put your foot bar up. Let's head into your leg and foot work. All right. The arms by your side. Take a moment to connect in. Can you feel the heels driving into the bar? Can you feel your muscles contracting before you've even pressed out? You've printed your body in. We maintain that. As you exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, come down. Keep that co-contraction of the legs as we press in and out. And exhale. Good, 3 more. 3. Use the hamstrings to pull it in. Connect the heels towards your sit bones. And 1 more. Beautiful. Come onto your toes. Connect all 10 toes for me. Really press them down. Push it out. And scoop and bring it in. Push it out. Just maintain that the heels are staying nice and steady. Don't want them dropping down too far. All right, we want to keep them as you're pushing out and in, that they're maintaining that stillness. 4 to go. Good, in 2 and 1. Beautiful, stay there, just draw the heels together, connect them in, toes press down, print the body, push it out. And push. And resist it to come in. Feel the inner thighs drawing all the way up through the crown of the head. Push and up. And pull it down. You want to keep those heels drawing together. Get the back of the legs working here as you pull it in. 3 more. I'm a very bad counter. 2. And last one. Good, beautiful. Come out wide on your heels for me. So from here, I want you to go into like a little pelvic lift. So we're just hovering the pelvis off the floor, off your reformer bed. So from here, we push out and then we bring it in. So it's not a high lift. The pelvis is just lifted off. It's in a bit of a incline neutral, right? So it's not tucking. It's staying in a long line. Focusing into the back of the legs as you press out and pull it in. Can you feel the heels draw in towards each other? Can you feel the inner thigh and the hamstrings working? 3 more. Can you maintain that the pelvis is staying in its same position as you push out and in. One more. Good. Bring it all the way in. Hold it there. Hold the carriage still. Then lower your pelvis down. Beautiful. Toes on. Keep your heels slightly lifted. Lift the pelvis again. Hold it there so it's not a tuck. All right, so let's print the back. I want you to keep it nice and long. It's got to hover there. Press it out. So those lower part of the ribs are still connected towards your reformer bed. All right, the spine, the lumbar spine is reaching long as well as the pelvis. 5, pull it in. You use all those toes. 4, make sure it comes all the way in. 3, and 2. Beautiful. 1, hold it there. Can you keep it in? And then lower your pelvis back down. Good. Back onto your toes, parallel. Here's your calf risers. Stretching both legs. Spread those toes for me. Lift up. Lower your heels. 1. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees and come down. We're going to build up our calf risers just to 6. Lower twice. 1 and 2. And bend your knees. And push it out. We've got 3, 2, and 1. And come on down. And we've got 4. Push it out. Can you use all 10 toes? Make sure that your legs are staying in that lovely alignment. So it might mean that you don't go all the way down. I think that was 4. Come down. This is 5. Lower and lift. 5. Beautiful. 4. Are both of your feet working evenly? 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Last time. And 6. Are you still working from a strong center? Have you maintained your alignment through your torso? The precision at the feet and the control of the feet. Especially as we start to get tired. These are hard. 1 more. Good. Bend your knees and come down. Let's go straight into your running or your prances. Change. 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. So this isn't a relax. Your feet are active the whole time through. Okay, so it's not just to collapse down. You want to feel like you're lifting. You're literally prancing. You're up and you're out of your legs. You're light. Light as a feather. 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1. 1. Good. Bend your knees and come down from there. Oh, my feet are on fire. Isn't that lovely? Good. So we're going to maintain the 3 springs. All right. We're going to do your single legs. We're just going to do Jake the peg on your heel. So you're going to press your right heel in, stretch your left leg to the roof with a flex foot. All right. Energize through the back of the legs. You're going to exhale as you stretch and push out. And now inhale, come back down. So yes, this is quite challenging for a single leg being on 3 springs. But you're all fabulous, and I'm sure you're maintaining it. If you need to, please take it down. Good, and up. And again. 2 more. Press long, as if you were standing on both feet. And 1 more. And come on down from there. Beautiful. On your heel, the left heel, leg up straight with the right. Drive through that right heel for me. So if the hamstrings don't allow you to take it up, that's fine. You take it down. Your pelvis and your alignment is most important, okay? Exhale as we press. Inhale, come up. Remember, if something doesn't feel right for you, please adjust. Come out of it. Just good. Pressing out, press and in. 3. Good. 2 and 1. We're connecting with those hamstrings. Lovely. Beautiful. All right, let's pop yourself up for me. Let's change onto 1.5 springs. So a red and a blue spring, and we're going to lay yourself down. All right, pop your hands into the straps. All right, so already set yourself up. We're going hundreds in coordination. So we want to be strong through those arms. So connect with the arms first. Hold that there. And then float your legs up without moving the carriage. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, reach and come up for your hundreds. And we're going to pump in and out. In and out. Can you really press your hands into your handles or your straps? All right. Find your weapon of choice with your legs. That may be up and that might be enough for you. You may need it down a bit further. You might want to challenge yourself today and take it quite low. Find your point that it's making you work just a little harder each time. You want our sweet spot. And your sweet spot is your challenging spot. Good, keep going. In and out. In. Can you keep reaching those hands? I think about 2 more. In and out. Lift with the chest. Pull down through your center. Good. Keep those arms reaching. Bend your knees in. Float yourself down. Good. From here, staying in the same position, go up again for coordination. Reach it long. Open and close. Draw the legs in. Lower yourself down. Exhale. Be precise how you open the legs. Control them in. Lower yourself down. Press it up. Open, close. Draw it in. Float it down. Long lever with the arms. Open, close. Draw it in. I think 1 more. Stretch. Open, close. In. And down. Lower those feet. Anyone else warm? Hopefully you're all warm. All right, let's place your feet into the straps for me. So we're still on 1.5. All right, set yourself up. Heels in towards each other. So really be active with the legs. Don't just kind of hang there. What it does is lift up the pelvis. We just pull on our backs. There's no control whatsoever when we hang. So get the control, press it out a little bit and be really precise with the heels drawing in, pelvis down, legs strong. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, push it out. Good. Inhale in. Be active as you go out, but be even more active as it comes back in. That's not a rest. There's no resting for an hour. No, there's no resting. We want those legs to work eccentrically and concentrically. And 3 more. In and out. And in And scoop through a strong center. Last one. Beautiful. Let's go circles. They're going to go up to the roof. Starting here, then we're going to go down and open, come around and together. As you press down, we've worked our hamstrings. We've started firing them with Jake the Peg. Think about that now as you're pressing your legs down and come up and around. Squeeze the heels together. We've already done that with your frogs. We've done that in your leg and footwork, in your V position. So the muscles are still familiar with all these positions. Up and around. One more this way. Good, let's reverse, open. Can we come down and around and then we lift? Open and down and around. Good. Take it as wide as you can, but without letting the pelvis move. If you're way down to the floor, that's obviously just way too much. So bring it up that you're still working. You've got to control that circle. Are both of your legs working evenly? So if you have a look at your straps in your peripheral vision, you should be able to see if one leg is working easy or harder than the other. One more. Good. From there, keep the legs to the roof. Let's do your opening. So we're going to open the legs out to the side without moving the carriage. Are your legs active? They're just not hanging. Keep them active and then press and lift. Keep your feet pushing into the straps, but don't move your carriage. Keep your legs active. There's my tremor. And we open and up. If you're feeling it into your back, take the legs a little bit further away from you and don't take them so high up to, don't bring them close toward you and don't take them too low down. All right, just start off small that you're still in control of your pelvis and back. Now open the legs out. And this time we're going to do your low openings where we press out. And then we come in. Same thing again. Can you see your straps in your peripheral vision working evenly? And if you had a look up, are your legs in your midline when they connect? Or is one working harder than the other? But for me, my left leg, I've really got to concentrate that it gets to my midline before my right. Left's a little lazy. Press, press, press. Beautiful. One more. Good. Then open the legs out to the side. Little stretch. Draw the legs in. Bend your knees. We're going to go into your short spine. If your headrest is up, please put it down for your short spines. So arms are down by your sides. Start active with your feet in your little frog position here. All right, we're going to press your legs out, turn them to parallel. Float the legs, over your head. Once they're down, then slowly curl yourself up. And then bend your knees. And then exhale, melt yourself back down. Keep that tailbone pressing down and then extend it out. And float it over. Over we go, exhale. And up we go. And down. And then exhale, roll it down. Melting, melting, melting. Trying to get that lower back, connect through the back of the legs, active as you stretch the legs out. Over we go. And good. Inhale, bend. Exhale, melt yourself down. So because this is an inversion, don't let everything just hang. You want to still be active. You want to be precise in where your legs are pressing. Over we go. Last one. Fold at the hips. The pelvis will start to lift, and then you keep the legs squeezing together. We've just worked those inner thighs. Bend your knees, inhale. Keep the lift through the spine so don't collapse. Press your feet into the straps. Roll yourself down. Can you articulate your spine? Press. And then extend it out from there. Beautiful. Bend your knees in towards you. Take your feet out of there. Place your feet. And then hook your straps. Lovely. Slowly hopping up. All right, from here, we're going to go into your down stretch. Okay, so we're still going to keep on your 1.5 springs. All right, so we did that lovely flexion through the spine on your spinal rolls there, short spine. We're now going to extend and open up through your thoracic. So big inhale, stay here. Exhale, hold, and then inhale, push it back. Eyeline will go down. Exhale, bring it in. And take it back. And then lift it up. Inhale. Now, are you actively working your legs and your arms? Don't just rely on your arms. Can your feet press into your shoulder blocks and get a bit of work? Okay, so we don't want to collapse into the back. As you bring that carriage in, can you get your sternum, your chest bone higher to the roof? Can you get up and out of your lower back to hold? Can you feel those hamstrings working there? One more. Let's go back. In and out. Beautiful. And then come back. So really working hard to get that thoracic lift, thoracic extension. It's very, very hard, but such a nice one to help us breathe, opening the heart, getting all that good air in. All right, we're going to stay here and go into your lunges, your kneeling lunges. So we're going to take your right foot onto the foot bar. I'm still going to keep it on 1.5 springs. So body up tall, press your foot against your shoulder block. It's the same thing here. Can you find that lift that we just had in your down stretch? Can you lift up and out of your lower back? From there, then push both legs out for me. So push your foot bar forward, push your reformer carriage back. Are you active through your spine? Are you active through your legs? Or are you just hanging? If you're hanging, come out of it. Really press your foot in. This is how we get strength. This is how we build our control. And then bring it in, lift up, lift that chest, and go back again. Opening out. Can you get longer through the spine? Can you feel those legs working as you push out? And then you control the carriage in. That's where we build our strength. Good. And then swapping sides. Good. So up nice and tall. So let the pelvis press forward, but let the chest lift up. So great stretch to open the front of the hip, the spine, the hamstring. A great functional movement. And then we're going to press out. Good. Are you active through both legs? If you're not, just ease out of your stretch a little bit. Okay, it's not about getting down. It's about holding that position, and can you get more length, get more bang for your buck, stretching out. And then bring it in. Lift up through the chest. Can you get taller and taller? Can you work through that strong center? Last time, press. So this isn't a relax. Get that head reaching long. Get those feet nice and active as you push out. Beautiful. And then slowly bring it back in from there. And good, just gently stepping off there. Excellent. Good. We're going to go into your short box series now. So we're going to take your foot bar down. Just add a couple of springs on so the carriage is in. Grab your box. Place it in front of your shoulder blocks. Make sure that it's even. Grab your foot strap. And let's sit on your box. All right, so similar to the rollbacks that we did at the beginning here, okay? So I want your feet to be anchored. Your feet are in that strap. But keep them still quite active, okay? They're just not kind of hanging. Push your feet into the platform there. Hands across your belly. We've already found this position, so hopefully you can go straight into right on your sit bones, crown of the head to the roof. Let's go back into your genie. So think of your roll back as well. So we're going to curl and come back. Well, good. Can we hold it there? And then curl and come up. Exhale. And then I want you to stack and lift. So find that nice elongated C curve. Can you get your sacrum long and down towards the box? Hold. And then curl and come up. You're still in that C curve, and then stack and lift. We're going to do two more. I'm just going to add a little progression from here. So come down, hold it here. We're going to change and take your arms over your head, creating a lever change, and then curl yourself up, and then stack and lift up nice and tall. Does anyone else have the quivers, the tremors? And rolling down. Hold it here, float the arms, curl it back, and come up and sit up nice and tall and stacked. Beautiful. Flat back, hands behind your head. So sit up nice and tall again. Push your head and your hands in towards each other. Feel active through the back of the neck and through the arms. Grow tall. You're going to inhale, go back. And then exhale, come up. So your spine shouldn't change at all as you go back and up. So if you're getting right back, more than likely something's moving through the spine. So imagine you've got a stick straight down your spine and you're hinging back, and now that stick is just on about a 45-degree angle, and then come up. Very hard movement. Come back. Really important that we're lifting up the front line of the body. I feel one more should be sufficient. Quiver, quiver. Ooh, and come back up. So obviously I need work on those. See those little tremors? All right, so here we are for your tilt. So lift up again. Feel like you're lengthening over to your left side. How far can you get over? Keeping your right hip down, and it's a little bit of a lateral shift, and then come back up to center. So can you reach long, long, long? Both sides of the waist going. Keep your left hip down, little lateral shift, and then come back up. So think long, long to get that lateral flexion, little side bend, and then come up. If we're going to the right side, you want to think length. You're reaching long out through that right side just as much as the left, and come up. One more each side. Reach. These are really hard to do. We tend to want to collapse into the side that we're going to. So think about how we can maintain length, and then just at the minute, the upper back just does its lateral shift. Beautiful. All right, here we go for twist. Up tall. So we're going to inhale, start to twist and go back, and exhale, come up, back to center. So we did our seated spine twist. So we but we stayed upright. So think of that at the beginning. We're going to twist around and then we're extending back, not letting the back go, and then come back to center from there. Spiral, think long, long spine, lift and up. Twist, reach, opening up, back to center. One more each side. Twist and reach and up. Getting a good oblique work here. Twist, over, over, over. Can you reach longer? And then back to center from there. Beautiful. Give those arms, give those legs a good shape. So hopefully you would have felt that through your tummy. Beautiful. So that's our short box. So we did a bit of box work, hip flexion, bit of lateral flexion within that section just there. So now we're going to do our additional legs, and we're going to do a bit of scooter, a variation on scooter. All right. So let's go with 1.5 springs. Or if you do have a green spring, which is 1 1/4, maybe go your 1 1/4 for me. So we want a bit of work on here. So we are going to use your box. Your left foot is going to be against the box, and your right foot comes forward just in front of your carriage for me. So your body's up nice and tall. The hands can be on your hips or behind your head. So like what we did with the short box series, maintaining that lift. So here we're looking for hip extension. So we're pushing the carriage back and then we're coming back in. So same scooter movement, it's just that I've changed the position. Okay, we're keeping the pelvis nice and steady. We're in a neutral spine here, long spine as you're pushing out and in. Good. And are you pressing all 5 toes into the box and the heel? Is your right leg really anchored down into the floor as well? 2 more. Press. So your supporting leg here should be really working. All right, now it's not a big movement. Hip extension is really hard for people, but I find this a really great one to get clients to activate through their glutes. From here, we're going to bend your right knee slightly. Hands still behind your head. So as you press out, keep your right leg bent. Press. And press. Now from here, as you press the leg back, you're going to rotate your torso to the right. Left leg goes back, twist. Right leg goes back. Sorry, left leg goes back, twist to the right. So here's our spinal twist that we've been doing throughout the session. One more. Beautiful. And then come off from there. Whew. Hopefully you found your supporting leg there. All right. So right foot is against the box. So it's try and get all 10 toes down and heel press right in there. Left foot is just in front of your carriage. Now, every performer is a bit different, so just adjust that you find your positioning. Body up tall. All right, hands behind your head. Strong supporting leg as you press the leg out and in. Now, are you pressing down with all 5 toes on the box? So I just caught myself out that my big toe was not activating whatsoever. So now I push my big toe down and I can feel that much more through my legs. So strong feet, tight seat. Press it out. Our feet are really important when we're doing these exercises. Remember, our posture begins at our feet. If they're getting a little bit lazy, it's just going to be a chain effect up the body. All right, from here, we're going to bend your left knee. Keep the left knee slightly bent, pressing that right one out. Now just notice the different sides. Is one side a bit easier? So for me, I've really got to think about this right foot and my left leg. All right, that left glute for me needs to activate. So from here, we're going to add a rotation. So push the leg out, rotate, and then come back. Very small. Think right ribs forward, left ribs back. Can you get taller through the spine? This is a great balance exercise as well. Last one. Working on our vestibular system. Twisting around. Beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. Everything's quivering. Can you feel all that? Good. Excellent. All right, we're going into your pulling straps, your back extension. So grab your box. Let's go long box. So let's keep it on one spring for me for your back extension. So if you need to change, lying on your tummy. Okay. So find your setup for me. Press that pubic bone down, legs really long. We've worked those legs hard. Arms are straight and strong. We're going to do your pulling straps 1 and 2, like a little combo, right? So I'll take you through it. Your arms will pull up into pulling straps 1. Hold it there. Turn your palms to the floor and then open your arms to number 2. Pull the arms in for me. And then from here, just do 1 tricep curl. Take it out and then lower your body back down. Okay, so it's 1, 2 tricep. It's a great combo. Bit of endurance for the upper back. So think long through the upper back. Start to lift your sternum forward and up. Open out to number 2. Bring it in. 1 tricep curl. And then lengthen to lower yourself back down. 3 more. Reaching long. Open and lift the sternum. Open your arms out to a T. Bring the arms back in. 1 tricep. Reach. Lower, lower, lower. All the way down. 2 more times. Lift it up. Open out. Bring it in. Is your pubic bone still pressing into the mat? Into your box, I should say. And down. Last one. Be long and lift. Open. Can you reach your arms out further to the side? 1 tricep. Lower yourself all the way down. Beautiful, everybody. Let's hook your straps for me. Just going to do a bit of double leg kick here. So we're going to keep your hands down just to start. Think nice and long, and you can have your eye line just down for me. Okay. You're going to kick your legs 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Legs go down and reach, and then lift up and down. 1, 2, 3, and then come up. Now, as we're kicking, I want you to try and control that the carriage doesn't do what I just did then, all right? Keep the legs lifted, and you want to control that kick, that the carriage doesn't move. 2 and 3, and then lift it up. Good. If it's in your practice, take your hands behind your head. Let's do your full double leg kick. Turn your head to the right. 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3, and then lift up and reach. Hold. 2, 3. Come down, turn your head. 1, 2, 3, and lift up. Imagine that the box continues and your head's just laying on the box, so it's not dropping down. 2, 3, and then lift. Last one. 1, 2, 3, lift. Oh, and come down. Beautiful. Grab your straps for me. Pop them into one hand. Come off the box for me. We're on the home stretch, people. We've got your we've got backstroke. Let's pop 2 springs on. So grab your straps. You're going to be in between your straps for me. You're going to sit yourself right at the front end of the box, and then slowly roll yourself down, and then your hands will be above your head, or in front of your head, I should say. So from here, arms and legs go up on 1, open 2, reach all the way around in 3, and hold 2, 3, and then come back in. But the body's already familiar with this position, or laying on the box as we started the warm up with it, and then come back in. And up, open, reach and hold, 2, 3, come back in. Let's reverse. Go out into your hundreds position. Circle it up, reach, bend it in. One more that way. Reach long and hold. Open, lift, in and down. Beautiful. Place your straps into one hand. Slowly sit yourself up. Hopping up. Now from here, we're going to hook your straps back down. Come and sit back onto your box for me. So we're going to do a nice little release seated on the box. Hopefully you're nice and warm, because I'm very warm. So we're sitting up nice and tall, feet on the platform. You're on the edge of the box. Reach your arms up towards the roof for me. So keep your spine as long as you can. You're going to roll down for me. So start to curl through the spine, rolling, rolling through. Once you're there, if you can hold the platform, go for it. If not, grab your legs, and you're just going to stretch your legs out. From here, we're going to, if you can, flex your feet and stretch your spine out for me. Then you're going to curl, bend your knees, roll it in, and sit up nice and tall. From there, arms can go up. So keep your bridge in, roll yourself down. Getting ahead of myself. Stretch it out from there. Flex your feet and try and get a really beautiful stretch. So push your heels into your platform. If you've got a bigger platform than what I've got, just adjust and see what you can manage. You might be on your heels a bit more. Bend your knees, curl it up, and then lift the arms up nice and tall from there. And 2 more, roll it down. Stretch it out. And flex. If you tend to think you're sliding a little bit, you could put a mat underneath your bottom. Roll it in, curl, and stack and lift. One more time. Articulate through the spine as you curl. Really feel that the spine is pushing to the wall behind you. Press your feet in. Flex your feet and stretch your spine. Can you keep the back of the neck nice and long and your sternum going forward? Bend and then curl. Reach the arms up. Beautiful. From here, you're going to reach your right arm back to the right corner of your box. You're going to turn your left palm back. You're going to lean yourself back and try and look up to your left arm. And then we come up and then sit up nice and tall. Take your left arm to the back of your reformer box and then lean yourself back, looking up to your right arm and up and sitting up. And reach and lean. So the torso slightly rotated, reaching back, up and come up. As the arm goes back, allow the torso to twist. Then you can lean it back, but your pelvis is still square towards the wall in front of you. Just one more because I love this stretch. Good. And we reach. If you can get your elbow all the way down, go for it. If not, that's fine as well. And then come up. Last time, hand down, lift to go back. Nice extension, but on a little bit of an angle. Lift and up. Beautiful. Bring the arms down by your side. Take a big breath in and then a big exhale out. One more in and then a big exhale out. And give yourselves a big clap. That was so awesome. It was really challenging. I'm red. I'm all hot and bothered. But well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. The box is a great little addition, as we know, on the reformer, but adding some mat work in there as well. It's all great. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that and have a good time. See you. Bye.